The buck.
He's like panting. Did you hit him right here? See that white spot?
No. This is right side of it.
Yeah, he said it was a 10.2.
That's like a 7. That's how you get them.
For a second, yeah.
That's how you get them.
My name's Walt Allen. I'm a white-tailed deer tracker in Ohio, and I've been tracking for 18 years. I've tracked over 938 deer now and found over 500. Well, if you got gut matter on your arrow, we got a good chance.
There's gut matter in the blood.
In the blood? Oh, we got a good chance. Oh, I would like to think he's expired already. But I'd also like to get eyes on him before we jump him.
What's your normal on a liver shot? How long do you think?
8, it depends on the broadhead. If it's a big broadhead, 6 to 8 hours. Small broadhead, 8 to 10. It don't hurt to give him plenty.
There's what Lynn my arrow was like. That's pretty much how the shaft was.
Did you smell it?
Yeah, just kind of. It wasn't like.
Wasn't pungent?
No. And blood stopped. And
You just backed out. You didn't go beyond that?
didn't know where to go.
Right.
I got the stand, and then I got an area like near last blood.
Yeah,
it's not exact.
Yeah, that'll do.
What do you need?
So,
Yes.
yeah, I need, yeah, that.
This 3D map. This is where he shot at the X. Blood. So it's on top. It's kind of on top right now, isn't it? The deer. And see this hill? This is all hill.
Following that.
So it's either stayed up here on top, right up here and went out this way, or else it's dropped down in that drainage. Now, last point I give you was down here in this drainage. So like right at the head of the creek. And then that drainage drops back to your right. So we believe it's a gut shot deer. He has food particles on the arrow. The arrow's in the wood, so we haven't been able to check it out. But it's not been a lot of time. We want to give it adequate time to die before we go in there. So we got the drone out to look and see what we can find first. And if we can find it with the drone alive, we'll know to wait. But if we can find it dead with the drone, then we'll know to go. But if we can't find it with the drone, we're gonna get the dog out and go see what we can find. We're gonna get some things to drop them bang snaps.
Scare the deer.
Yeah, we tell
Yep,
them to
that's
get
your
it
deer.
It's like,
Is it? Man, it did look like it. Almost had me.
Would you have better luck with the dog or the drone?
Every situation's different. The dog's usually no fail, but I mean, it's always better than the drone. But some situations, like the other day, we suspected it to be high shoulder, so we threw the drone up instead of getting the dog out, and in just a few minutes he found the deer.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
probably some pretty tough country for that drone. Just with the
Yeah, it
so
could be.
thick.
Sometimes you just can't see them. Let's see, there are cuts right there. He's sitting there licking his wound.
That's amazing.
Road right here, probably the one y'all ride in and out to.
yeah,
Is that our access?
yeah.
So he was coming toward that.
Look back to the
There's the pond. Right on my X.
Oh, that's that cleared out opening there. Okay. So he was coming.
Where was he in that?
No, he's alive.
Oh, shit,
He's alive. This is why we didn't want to go in there. This is exactly why we didn't want to go yet.
So copy that point, then drop it in with the
Waypoint. Can add waypointers. Like no search. Search. Drop that. Yeah. Select all.
It's almost right by the green dot we had. It's right where we were saying down that valley. I mean, you was right. I mean, you kept saying go down.
You were right.
But it's not 600 yards.
No, it's about 800 yards.
No, it's less than that.
Less.
From last blood, it was probably only 150, 200 yards maybe. So what do you reckon on something like that?
I'd say me and you take the bow and go get him while we got daylight.
He always he's getting up. His eggs ground.
Oh, I think I can see the hit. Look right down,
Behind his shoulder.
right there behind his shoulder. It wasn't a bad hit. Hold on, I'll get, if I can, I gotta go higher, but I'll get a
I
better.
probably keep getting closer, like I'm gonna get up there.
I've done that like 10 times. Like, I keep telling myself, don't do that.
You're colorblind, not really blind.
I'm like twitching too, thinking I could turn the drone.
Really go in there with the dog and jump it. I just knew better.
Oh no, he's up. Oh wait, this might be his death blow or whatever. Look at him, Walt.
Yeah, he's done. I'm telling you, we go get him.
Yeah, he's weak. I think he may be getting ready to pass.
He's just caught him.
dying. I think I did. I really do.
You're right. He's went up 500 yards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the way he ran.
How far?
Man, it seems so much farther on this thing.
500 the way he ran. Yeah.
Dead nuts on him, just trying to go down country.
I put that dot there, and we had a dot right there, and we kept saying, you know, had an idea where to search.
That's the only, yeah, like that's literally the only reason. It's just like, if you want the drone,
Good boy, Buck.
He's hard on dogs. I'm looking for my spotlight. See if I can find it.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
drove it down here. Oh, buried it in the mud down there, so we just drug it out and left it. I was slipped a shot in between these branches.
Yeah.
He was right here. I was able to bend down like that and sneak one through those limbs.
Which way did he come from?
Came from in here somewhere.
Did he?
And then he kind of got here and kind of started going back that way. Cut yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely good, isn't it?
Find him.
Well, you can smell it. Stinks. What's that back? All right. You're going the wrong way, buddy. If I'm holding him back, after we jump on him, he might bark. We follow him. So I have to believe we're getting close. He's still pulling really good. So when I'm out here doing this, I would go to about the 600-yard mark with no blood, with no nothing. As long as he's pulling me like this, I know I need to get to the 600-yard mark because most of the liver, gut shot deer, they'll be dead within 600 yards. Dead? Dead, isn't it? Yes, sir, man. All right, Bucky. All right, Buck. Good boy, Bucky. Good boy, Buck. Good boy. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Congratulations, man. Yes, sir. Nice deer. You'd have had a hard time getting that one.
Well, this morning I had a nice 10-point come in, about 15 yards, and about 8:05 I think I shot, and shot was a little far back. Deer took off running, probably stopped 60, 70 yards. Kind of sat there in the stand, gave it a little bit of time.
Said he flicked his tail a couple times, didn't he?
Yeah, he flicked his tail a couple times after he took off and he stopped. And then I turned back this way and turned back to look back at him, and he was gone. Probably gave it 15, 20 minutes, got out of my stand. Seen there was some white hair and some gut material on the arrow, and just some light blood. Went back to the Polaris there and grabbed something to eat, thought about what to do. Was talking to my brother-in-law Joe. We probably gave it, what'd you say, hour and a half, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. Then we went back up, kind of followed where the blood trail left from the arrow, probably followed it 120 yards. And then the blood stopped cold. So we backed out of there and got a hold of Walt here, and he say be here this afternoon. He did. And
we went over the shot, and we kind of suspected, he said he was shooting a fixed blade, and we suspected it may still be alive. We was here how many hours later?
14 we calculated or something.
Yeah, he shot this morning. 9 hours? I think it's like 9 hours. And we thought that the deer could possibly still be alive. And so we decided to take the drone out first. So Derek King with King Sky Dogs, he always comes to bring the drone for me. And we threw the drone up, and about 35 minutes of searching, he found it, and it was still alive, but barely alive.
If I'd listened to Walt's points, you know, sooner.
But he was on it. And then he gave us a mark, so we decided to take Buck in to see if we could, you know, to help find the deer a little easier. It's really, really thick in there. And when we went in with the dog, he was already expired. So our timing was just perfect. We couldn't have timed it any better. Teamwork, using the drone, using the dog, trying to figure out which one, paying attention to what happens and telling the story good really helps us figure out what should be done. And this was a huge success. Thank you, Derek. And
Thank you. Not getting an immediate kill shot on a deer, that's the way to go.
yeah, get the drone.
I'd highly recommend it 100%.
Yeah, man.
Saved a lot of time and stress and worry.
Yeah. Tailgated another one.
Yep. Now me and brother-in-law got some work to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's thrilled back.
Late night.
It's going to be a late night. It's a long ways in there.
I'm sure it's nice and wide open. We can
Yeah, you can just walk right through there, yeah. Yeah, and it's all downhill.
One day, maybe
To the deer.
one of them big drones will actually just carry the deer out of there for you.
That's right.
Upcharge.
That's right. That's right.